Hey everyone. Okay, so this week's super simple. Meet prep. In the previous weeks, I put like, hey, work on this on Monday, work on this. Honestly, this time I'm gonna leave it up to you, and here's why. We are past the halfway point of the season, and you know what your swimmers need. You know what's gonna be best for your swimmers. I'm gonna tell you at the last meet, we didn't do as good on the whistles as we've done before as our swimmers, and I noticed on the teams across the board, nobody really practiced it that week. I think I saw one group practicing it. I didn't practice it with my group, and here's why. It's because I was like, we're good. I think we got it figured out. We did great at the last meet because we practiced before, and it just goes back to remind me that with our younger athletes, with our newer athletes, repetition is so important. Don't skip anything just because you're like, oh, we covered that. If you think it's important to do, then do it. And that's what's gonna make your kids the most successful. We're gonna have relays, and we're gonna do them the same ways we did last time. You're gonna have specific lanes for your relays. I messed up on the deadline to decline, and we had to move it, and we're just a little late with, hey, you can still decline. So we're gonna have kids that they can decline up until Wednesday. But I still want you to do your entries. I still want you to make your relays. And just like last time, like for me, I had 4 relays, and then as the week went on, scratches, people dropping, then I was able to, I had to cut the relays down, I had to scratch some kids were sick, right? So yeah, guys, this week's all about meet prep. Make sure your kids are ready to swim well at the swim meet. I'm just gonna let you know, like, this snuck up on me. I don't know what, I feel like we just had a mini pre, and then the following week I was out of town for an Albuquerque meet. The following week was Thanksgiving, and here we are, right? So all that to be said is do what you gotta do what your team needs to do. Make sure you're communicating with your families. I know a couple of the coaches didn't send out a results email because you didn't tag Jenna in it. If you did send out a results email but you didn't tag Jenna in it, if you could send that to her. And the reason why, like, Jenna wanted to see what's going on is not because she wants to spy on us. Really, she wants to see how the developmental program is going. Something that's super awesome about what we do here is Jenna she's not too involved in what we're doing at Dev. I go to her for advice. I go to her for, hey, we're gonna do this, how do you think we're doing? Or I let her know how things are going. But really, she's pretty hands-off, and it's up to us to make sure the Dev program is being successful. It's upholding what we believe in at COM, and that we're doing a good job. Because if we don't do a good job, then when they get to Dolphin, when they get to Junior, they're not successful there. And then it's just a chain reaction, right? But if we do a phenomenal job at the developmental level, then those ripples, they last forever. Those ripples go forever in both directions, good and bad. Bad technique early on usually leads to bad technique later. Good fundamentals leads to good fundamentals later. On my Dev 1 group, we have everybody pushing off in a perfect streamline. I say everybody, like 80 to 90% of the group is pushing off in a perfect streamline every wall, and it's amazing. I wish I could get my Junior 2 and Pre-Senior 2 swimmers to do that. And I'm trying to fix that with them, right? But I know that the kids that are coming out of my Dev group, as long as they go to a coach that pushes those strong fundamentals, it's going to continue, and their whole swimming career, they're going to be good to go. So like I said, this week is up to you. We had Thanksgiving week. We didn't have that many kids at practice, so everybody's kind of all over the place. So I want you to do what you think your swimmers need. And the last thing is our meet warm-up for everybody. We're going to change it. The meet warm-up for everybody, 625s kick with a board, 425s kick on back, 225s kick on side. So it's shorter, and the reason why we're gonna do that is because we're just taking a little too long with warm-up, and we're adding more events, and last time it took forever to get the first mini pre started and finished, which made the second one go longer, and we really wanna stick to that amount of time. So meet warm-up, 625s kick with a board, 425s kick on back in a streamline, 225s kick on side. Thank you guys so much for everything you do. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. Let's make the end of this 2019 part of our season amazing. This is their last chance to qualify for the Cental meet. You guys have a good one.